In the electrifying world of tennis, where power meets grace and pressure molds champions, one name continues to echo across stadiums with relentless intensity: Iga Natalia Swiatek. From her quiet beginnings in Warsaw to ruling Roland Garros and storming into the 2025 Wimbledon final, she's not just a player, she's a phenomenon. But who really is Iga Swiatek behind the trophies and headlines? Is she dating? What's her net worth? And what next for this Polish powerhouse? Welcome to Anything Trend. Let's unfold the untold story of a modern legend. Early life and career background: Wimbledon. 2025 Ascent and Rivalries. Born on May 31, 2001 in Warsaw, Poland, Iga Swiatek grew up in a home shaped by ambition and sport. Her father, Tomasz, a former Olympian rower, instilled the mindset of an elite athlete early on. Originally, her older sister, Agata, tried tennis, and Iga followed, not out of duty, but desire. The fire was there from the start. By 14, she was training at Legia Warsaw. At 17, she won the junior Wimbledon singles title in 2018. But it was 2020 when she shook the world, storming to her first Grand Slam at Roland Garros without dropping a set. A feat that made her the first Polish player ever to win a major singles title. From there, the rise was meteoric. In 2022, she went on a blistering 37-match winning streak, the longest on the WTA Tour this century, claiming both the French and US Open titles and soaring to world number 1. She ended 2023 with another French Open and her first WTA Finals crown. Fast forward to 2025, Iga Swiatek has now reached the Wimbledon final, a surface that once challenged her. So how did she get there? With grit, evolution, and calculated revenge against past struggles. She began her campaign by defeating Polina Kudermetova in straight sets, then had to dig deep in the second round, rallying past Cathy McNally in 3. From there, Swiatek picked up steam, dispatching Danielle Collins comfortably in the third round, before overpowering Clara Tauson with clinical ease in the fourth. In the quarterfinals, she faced the powerful Lyudmila Samsonova, a dangerous grass court player, but held her nerve to win in straight sets. Then came the semi-final, a stunning 6-2, 6-0 dismantling of Belinda Bencic in just over an hour. With every round, Swiatek not only proved she could win on grass, she dominated it. Now, as she steps onto center court for the final, she does so not as a grass court outsider, but as a complete, evolved champion ready to conquer every surface. Aryna Sabalenka, Coco Gauff, and Jelena Ostapenko, names etched beside hers in some of the fiercest battles of modern tennis. With Sabalenka, Swiatek leads 8-5, a rivalry that climaxed in Madrid's unforgettable 3-hour final. Against Coco Gauff, it's 11-4 in Iga's favor, though Gauff has won their last few matchups, pushing Swiatek to adapt once more. But perhaps the thorniest name is Ostapenko, the only active player to lead Swiatek 6-0. A style so volatile, so aggressive, that even Swiatek's discipline bends in its path. But that's what makes champions: responding, reinventing, rising. Playing style. Swiatek's game is poetry in motion, backed by raw aggression. She's an all-court player with one of the most versatile toolkits on tour. Her forehand, loaded with topspin, breaks rhythm. Her footwork? Exceptional. Her drop shots and lobs? Award-winning. In fact, she won WTA's Shot of the Year in 2019 for a cheeky drop shot from the baseline. But her greatest weapon might just be her mind. Sharpened by the presence of sports psychologist Daria Abramovich since 2019. Their bond has been key to Iga's psychological edge, turning pressure into performance, nerves into numbers. Net worth, prize money, endorsements, cars, and mansions. As of July 2025, Iga Swiatek's net worth is estimated at a stunning $23.8 million, according to Forbes. And that's just the surface. Her WTA prize money alone exceeds $35 million, placing her among the highest earners in women's tennis history. But her real fortune? Off-court. Iga earns over $15 million annually from endorsements. She made history as the first global ambassador for luxury brand Lancôme. She's partnered with On, the Swiss sportswear brand backed by Roger Federer, not just to wear the gear, but to co-design her own shoe line. Other heavyweight deals include Rolex, Visa, Red Bull, Infosys, Lego, and Poland's insurance giant PZU. She also drives luxury, both literally and figuratively, as a friend of the brand for Porsche Poland. Though there's no verified list of her car collection, it's safe to say her garage rivals her trophy shelf. And what about mansions? Surprisingly, Swiatek remains grounded. She owns homes in Rajin and Warsaw, but there's no evidence of lavish estates. It seems her luxury is found in focus. Relationship status. So, does Iga Swiatek have a boyfriend in 2025? The answer is no. Despite massive fame and fan curiosity, Swiatek remains single. A viral Instagram post in 2023, where she appeared with an unidentified man, sparked dating rumors. But she swiftly shut down the speculation, reiterating her full commitment to her tennis career. Even her close relationship with sports psychologist Daria Abramovich has been misread by some, especially after a 2023 Netflix Breakpoint episode. But sources confirm their bond is entirely professional. For Swiatek, romance is secondary to rackets, at least for now. Achievements, charity, and philanthropic works. With 22 WTA singles titles, including 5 Grand Slams, 4 at the French Open and 1 at the US Open, Swiatek's trophy cabinet glows with greatness. She's also a WTA Finals winner, 10-time WTA 1000 champion, and 2-time year-end world #1. But it's not just silverware that defines her. Since 2020, Iga Swiatek has been actively engaged in charity, supporting causes related to children's health, mental wellness, education, and Ukraine. She's a regular contributor to the Great Orchestra of Christmas Charity, auctioning off prized gear like her 2020 French Open winning racket, sold for 131,300 €, and other signed items, raising funds for pediatric ENT, ophthalmology, and sepsis medication. In 2023, her Gear and Match Invites auction raised a record-breaking 300,300 zloty. Through the Noble Gift Project, she has helped families in financial distress during the holidays since 2020. She's also supported SOS Children's Villages and contributed to her elementary school in Rajin, funding facility upgrades and medical treatment for a student through charity auctions. Swiatek is a vocal advocate for mental health. She donated $50,000 in 2021 at Indian Wells and €58,032 after the 2022 Ostrava Open to Polish nonprofits. In 2023, she donated 300,000 zlotys, 70,000 to UNICEF Poland, and urged others to support mental health initiatives globally. In response to the war in Ukraine, Swiatek has consistently worn Ukrainian colors and publicly voiced support. In 2022, she organized a charity match in Krakow with Agnieszka Radwanska and Andriy Shevchenko, raising over 500,000 euros for children via United 24, UNICEF, and the Alina Svitolina Foundation. She also took part in Tennis Plays for Peace and has auctioned multiple signed items, with proceeds supporting UNICEF's relief work in Ukraine. Swiatek's commitment to social causes showcases a champion who leads not just on the court, but off it as well. What next for Swiatek? As she heads into the Wimbledon 2025 final, questions loom. Will she finally conquer the grass court demon that once haunted her? Can she extend her legacy into an era-defining reign like Serena or Steffi? What's certain is this: Swiatek is far from done. Her discipline, hunger, and humility promise more titles, more milestones, and perhaps, when the time is right, a love story to match her legendary career. From Warsaw's training courts to the grass of Wimbledon, Iga Swiatek's journey is a masterclass in mental strength, quiet determination, and excellence. Whether you're a tennis fan, a dreamer, or just chasing greatness in your own life, Swiatek is the reminder that focus beats noise, always. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Iga Swiatek's story, smash that like button, subscribe to Anything Trend, and tap the bell icon for more real stories behind sport's biggest names. The game's not over. It's only just begun.